Alright, so what's up YouTube? It's the Night Saint here, back with another video. And this video is going to be about how to increase and develop your intuition. Now, I've been probably doing this work for like 2 to 3 years, if I'm being honest. Like really consistently, let me say that more, probably a year consistently. But one thing that I noticed is my intuition has been starting to open up. And if I'm being honest, the real way to really open up your intuition is to really learn who you are, accept who you are. Just get a greater sense of self-identity and awareness. And I know that's, like I said, it's kind of like blanket fucking terms, but the thing about it is this work is long and it's steady. It's like the tortoise in the air, man. It's like it's there. If you get it quick, it's not worth it because it's gonna be gone just as quick. But if you take your time and really, you know, take it one day at a time, just try a little bit every day, or and just get to slowly process what you be going through and just your life period, and even who you are on, like, even on the spiritual tip, mental tip, physical tip, emotional tip. It's like when you understand yourself on these levels, it deepens your intuition. It deepens your understanding of yourself and how you speak to yourself and what drives you as a person. And the thing about intuition is that intuition speaks to everybody in different ways. It doesn't just come the same way. It comes in different forms. It may comes in the form of, let's say, you in your mind, a mental image. It may come to you in a thought. It may come to you even in the sense of, a feeling. It may come to you in the sense of, like, even you hearing stuff. There's been times I heard some things, like, it's not even like weird things, just like it's like let's say, for example, like clear audience. They say it's clear audience, but like, let's say you might hear somebody in your voice, like say a number or something, or say your name. But sometimes I heard my name being whispered to me, and I'm like, I know I wasn't tripping. Like, I remember walking in Dollar General when they just walking around, and I just heard somebody say Kevin, and I thought about my brother, and then he called me probably like later on that day, and I'm like, damn. But I don't know, it was just weird. But yeah, so, and I mean that goes more into psychic ability, but intuition speaks to people through different ways. It could be synchronicities. I can really go on and on about it, but I'm trying to keep it short and simple. But the reason why I say it's kind of like you got to know yourself, because it's kind of attuned to like your personality in a sense, right? Like, I think people try to put a cookie cutter way on ways to receive, guidance and stuff like that. But, it's kind of like it's set for who you are. And not saying you can't learn any different way, but it's best the way that, to recognize and be more aware of it in the sense of who you are as a person. Like me, like, I'm very good at, like, I can picture things perfectly. So when I know my intuition is working, it's like, and sometimes I just be knowing stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I just be good at just knowing things when people tell me things. And so right now I'm at the point where it's kind of like, I know when my chakras off, I'm pretty good at sensing what's the right direction to go with my own life. It was a certain point in time where I couldn't do that. Like, I'm sitting there just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to go, where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do. And it's kind of like the universe is sending me signals. It's sending me, it's like I take a step this way, and my intuition is turning on. It's telling me, Kevin, you can't go this way. And I can hear it. I can hear it, I can see it, I can feel it. But, so I guess in that sense, my awareness is growing in my intuition realm. Like, I'm knowing which direction to go with, let's say, just my own personal life. And of course, I can't wait till it grow further and further, but, so I can help other people. But with that sense, that's how mine's developing. And that took me a long time, because even before that, it was a certain point in time where I couldn't even do that. I couldn't do it at all. Like, and when I said I couldn't do it at all, like, I was just sitting there like, I'm essentially like a person with their eyes closed in the dark as is. So, so just feeling my way through everything. So, but that only came with me getting a greater understanding of who I was and how I really received things, and, kind of like letting, shedding more light inside the dark inside my mind, and not being so, pulled by things. I guess kind of like clearing some of that trauma out, some of that stored up trauma, and just drama that you be having in. Like, you ever just be upset, you be mad as hell, just thinking about the same thing, like just caught in them badass thought loops. I stopped a lot of my badass thought loops, and it's like almost like there's gaps in my thoughts, and it's like it's just nothing in there. and that's kind of where the voice is kind of cracking in, and they guided me. Well, not they, but it just guided me and pushed me in the right direction where I need to go. But yeah, yeah. So opening up your awareness, really for real. Getting to know yourself better. Of course, there's exercise you can do for really opening up your intuition and stuff like that. And it's really just, if I'm being honest, it's simple. Like, just get better at visualizing things. Get better at just learning just to meditate and tune in and just see how you feeling. Simple things like that. Try to have compassion for people, and try to sense how other people feel about things, or feel about, anything really. I think that's one way I do it unconsciously. I don't like. I'm always trying to be a compassionate person when I'm talking to people. So it was always a way to, I guess, increase how I feel, or increase my empathetic feelings or intuition. How I can just feel people energy. I ain't gonna lie. I be doing that so unconsciously. I don't be knowing I be doing it. I had the whole revelation earlier. I'm like, damn, I really just be kind of like tuning into people. But that's another way to increase it. Uh, just really taking the time to really listen to the universe, and I mean, just ask questions and see if you get anything back, and either a visual image, a feeling, or even just thoughts, or even just anything. What's the word for anything? I'm about to say even like audio. I think that's a weird way to say it, but like hearing things. Let me just say that. But yeah, other than that, I guess that's my own advice how to increase your intuition for real. It's just, you just got to sit with it. You got to grow. You got to learn. You got to heal. You got to get rid of a lot of that trauma in you, because a lot of that trauma is kind of like blocking you. And also another thing I had to do was get rid of my mindset was terrible with it. Because, even, women, we hear about women's intuition. So I thought that, I'm a man, bro. So I'm 21 going on eternity, man. I'm not thinking anything of it. So I'm like, okay, well, only women got intuition. And I think dudes have instincts, and intuition and instincts kind of like the same thing, but the instincts is more of a physical thing, and the intuition is more of like it's more of a it's kind of universal. It's kind of like it's fourth dimensional. It transcends time. Like I said, it could be intuition. You intuitively picking something up from 200 years ago, or intuitively picking something up from the future or another dimension. But I'm thinking, they say women intuition, so I'm thinking only women have it, but really everybody have it. That's just how they say it, and but that's a level of blockage. It's stopping you from ever even accessing something, because you so caught up in the fact of you're so caught up on these labels and these and ego in terms. Let me say that, because all that is ego. It's trying to block people off, and it's kind of like putting like a big ass dam in this this river. It's stopping all this intuition from flowing, because you got this belief, and you just gotta learn to let go of that belief, and just let it flow for real. So if y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Thank you.